Namaskaram everyone, Puneet Kansara this side. And today we are going to talk about a topic on Rudraksha. So, Rudraksha is a mystical bead. It's lot of its benefits are still uncovered. Only some benefits that are reported through the experience are covered. But then there are many of such experiences that are still uncovered. We will start with uh, you know from the very base, that how Rudrakshas came to existence. So there are a lot of theories floating around for this, how it came to uh, how it took existence. So as per Shiv Puran, it says that there are, like, during the time of Shiva, so Shiva, also known as Adi Yogi. Adi Yogi means uh, a first person to initiate the yoga. Okay. And according to Shiv Puran, when Shiva, Mahadev, they were in deep meditation, as in thousands and thousands of years they were in meditation. At a certain point, Shiva, he reached at a point where there are not no thoughts. The state of mind is zero. There are no questions, there are no doubts, there is nothing, there is no thought, a zero state of mind. So at that moment, when he opened his eyes, few drops of tears rolled out of his eyes. So again, those were not related to sorrows, those tears were not related to sorrow, but then they were related to ecstasy. They were due to the ecstasy. Now after the tears rolled off, they these tears fell down on earth, and wherever these tears fell down, a tree grew up out of this tears, and that tree, the fruit of that tree is known as Rudraksha. There is another story also, very popular for it, about the Tripurasur. But again, as per Shiv Puran, this is mentioned. Now, who should wear Rudraksha? Who should wear? Now, as such, there is no rules of wearing a Rudraksha. It goes like this: any living creature on earth can wear a Rudraksha. What it means is, Rudrakshas are not limited up to human beings. You can also make them wear to your pets, to the animals, to the cows. So there have been studies and researches done, that they took some count of cows, some data, some cows, and they kept certain cows uh, in a group where they were not uh, tied Rudraksha in their neck. The other group were tied Rudraksha in their group. So after 3 months, 4 months of study, they realized that the cows wearing the Rudraksha, they have become, they were producing more milk, and Why this happened? Because they became stress free. They were peaceful. So which is why the productivity of milk increased. So it removes any anxiety, stress, or anything like that from anyone, any living being. So it is helpful for all. Again, there are no limitations on caste and communities or religions. Rudraksh is not reserved for a certain religion. But then, I mean, not not only Hindus can wear Rudraksha. Not only, you know, it is not reserved for any community. Hindu, Muslims, Buddhism, Christians, Jains, everyone, Parsis, anyone can, wear Rudraksha. It is a grace of Lord Shiva for the mankind, to the mankind. So it is for everyone. Now, how should one wear a Rudraksha? So there are two to three methods. I mean, as such, there are no rules of wearing a Rudraksha. You One can wear any Rudraksha they wish. But then, what happens is, uh, there is a method number one. One may get in touch with a person who can guide you and recommend you a Rudraksha after checking your uh, birth chart, Kundli. Second method is a numerologist can uh, check your birth details and he can recommend a certain Mukhi of Rudraksha. Then there is a third category where a person feels that I have a certain problem. There are a lot of blockers in my work. That okay, for blockers I have we have this 8 Mukhi Rudraksha in place, so I'll wear it. So he can go ahead and wear it. The only thing is, I'll give you an example. Let's say that we are making a tea. Now you have put all the ingredients, but then you just keep on adding sugar into it. Now, if you keep on adding sugar into it, it will not taste like a perfect tea. It will become into some kind of milkshake. Okay, so so when we go through the method of this Kundli and this numerology method based Rudraksha recommendation, that's where we are only uh, adding ingredients that are necessary for oneself. So that is why this method is recommended. Again, it's up to each one of us. There is no rules around this. Then, once you have your Rudraksha in place, how should one wear it? So, I must tell you that each Mukhi of Rudraksha, so as per Shiv Mahapuran or as per Rudraksha Jabla Upanishad, there are each Mukhi of Rudraksha has been associated with a certain mantra with it. So, during the purification and energization, one has to chant these mantras, which will multiply its effect. So, uh, one should only wear Rudraksha after due purification and energization at a Shiva temple. Okay, once you touch it to Shivling, there is a method, there is a process for it. One has to do it. What will happen if one does not follow that? Will the Rudraksh not give its benefit? it will give its benefit. But what will be the limitation? Rudraksh will only provide the Ayurvedic or medicinal benefit. Okay, so Ayurvedic properties will be applied to that person. That person will get the Ayurvedic property. But then if you are, definitely you don't want only that thing, the Ayurvedic property. You might be also interested in getting all the spiritual benefits, all the other benefits associated with Rudraksha. So it is recommended that one should wear only after a new purification at a Shiva temple. Then, what are the varieties of Rudraksha? So it has been recorded that there are around 360 species all over the world of Rudraksha, and um, the two most popular ones are the Nepal Rudraksha. So Nepal Rudraksha are the big ones. This is Nepal Rudraksha. So this one are bigger in size. They are more thorny, and uh, they are you know they are faster and intense in the effect. Then we have the other variety known as Indonesia beads or Java beads. So those beads are smaller in size, and mostly women's prefer these Rudraksha because they are very smooth, not thorny, and they look beautiful. So that is why it has gained a lot of demand in the ornamental side of women's. So again, talking about the benefits, both Indonesia and Java, sorry, Indonesia and the Nepal variety, both are equally effective. But then the Nepal variety will give the results faster, and Java variety will take little time. But over the time, both will um, give equal benefits. Again, considering the size, so Nepal Rudraksha are a bit bigger in size. These Java beads are smaller in size. So it's just like you have a high voltage bulb and the other is a low voltage bulb. So definitely the high voltage bulb will give more sunlight, sorry, more fluorescent light compared to the other one. So I mean, the seeds within these variety, the Nepal variety, are bigger in size due to the bigger bead size. So that way one may decide which one to wear. Also, the by costing wise, Nepal beads are little costlier compared to the Java beads. So it's as per your choice how you should, what are your preferences. Then, so what are the benefits of wearing a Rudraksha? So benefits, we can talk only about general benefits because each mukhi of Rudraksha has its own benefit. Uh, so generally, when you wear a Rudraksha acts as an Upaguru. Upaguru means associate guru. So we all have a certain guru whom we follow, whom we are inspired from, whom we worship. So when you wear a Rudraksha, you Rudraksha becomes your associate guru. It will guide you. It will provide you wisdom in difficult times. So one must wear Rudraksha. You can think of it like that, as you are having a you are wearing some kind of, you are holding an antenna with you. You are having a receiver with you. So uh, it will help you to connect with the universe. This one acts as an antenna. So your wishes, your prayers, your mantra chanting, uh, the overall benefits, you become a receptor. Okay. So again, there are a lot of health benefits also, like blood pressure, diabetes, and a lot of benefits, health benefits, stress, anxiety, lot of. Now, are there certain rules of wearing a Rudraksha? So there are no such rules, but then it is best to keep the life rightful, to keep to keep away from non-veg, alcohol, and everything. Also, one must keep away from wearing it in during the menstrual cycles, women's especially. Women's must follow to keep away Rudraksha for 3 to 4 days, and men must follow it for 2 days. Hope this was helpful.